Sister, Sister Cast, Then and Now, 1994 to 2026. What if I told you that one of the young actresses who appeared in the very first season of Sister, Sister would go on to become a Hollywood star in Clueless and 8 Mile, only to be tragically lost at just 32 years old? For 6 unforgettable seasons, Tia and Tamera, twins separated at birth and reunited by chance at a shopping mall, filled our homes with laughter across 119 episodes. But decades later, the cast has scattered down very different paths. Some to greater fame, some to quiet lives, and one to a heartbreaking goodbye. So where are they now? Before we begin, subscribe to Hidden Celebrity Stories and tell us your favorite twin moment. Stay with us, because these stories will surprise you. Tia Mowry. Tia Mowry became one of the defining faces of 1990s television as Tia Landry, the studious, level-headed half of the twins at the heart of Sister, Sister. But did you know her career would grow far bigger than the sitcom that first made her a star? While she and her twin enchanted a new generation in the Disney Channel films Twitches and Twitches 2, Tia also blazed her own trail. She revealed genuine dramatic range as Melanie Barnett on the BET hit The Game, playing a med student juggling love and ambition. Since 2019, she has anchored Netflix's warm family comedy Family Reunion as Coco McKellen, a mother balancing modern parenting with old-fashioned Southern in-law values. Away from acting, Tia has flourished as an entrepreneur and lifestyle personality. She hosted her own cooking show, released a cookbook honoring food and family, launched a popular YouTube channel on parenting and wellness, and introduced a women's health supplement line. In 2021, she signed a multi-picture deal with Lifetime to both star in and produce holiday films, a bold step behind the camera. On the personal front, Tia married actor Corey Hardrict in 2008, welcoming a son and a daughter, before the couple announced their separation in 2022. Through every chapter, she has spoken openly about motherhood and reinvention. Can you believe the studious twin grew into such a powerhouse of television, food, and business? With an estimated net worth reflecting her many successes, Tia Mowry remains one of the most beloved and dynamic figures to emerge from that golden era of sitcoms. Tamera Mowry. Tamera Mowry won hearts as Tamera Campbell, the boy-crazy, free-spirited twin whose contrast with her studious sister sparked so much of the comedy on Sister, Sister. But have you ever wondered how the more mischievous twin channeled that energy into her adult career? After the series wrapped, Tamera teamed up with her sister on projects like 17 Again, The Hot Chick, and the Twitches films before striking out on her own. From 2004 to 2006, she flexed her dramatic muscles in the medical drama Strong Medicine, then found a fresh audience as a co-host on the daytime talk show The Real, where she flourished for 7 years. During that run, she and her co-hosts collected a Daytime Emmy Award and multiple NAACP Image Awards. Tamera also became a Hallmark Channel favorite, headlining feel-good films like A Christmas Miracle and Girlfriendship. When she announced her exit from The Real in 2020, she spoke with pride about all she and her co-hosts had built, reflecting that all good things must eventually end. In her personal life, Tamera married journalist and former professional baseball player Adam Housley in 2011, and the two share a son and a daughter. In 2022, she released a heartfelt memoir exploring life, family, and self-discovery, and she keeps fans close through warm glimpses of family life on social media. Isn't it remarkable how the once boy-crazy twin became a devoted mother, Emmy-winning host, and published author? With an estimated net worth reflecting her success across television, film, and publishing, Tamera Mowry remains cherished, her career only blossoming further since her sister days. Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy poured her signature charm, warmth, and vibrant energy into the role of Sarah, a friend of the twins during the first season of Sister. Did you realize this early appearance was just a glimpse of the enormous talent she would soon unleash on the world? Born Brittany Ann Bertolotti on November 10, 1977, in Atlanta, Georgia, she moved to Los Angeles as a teenager to chase her dreams and found success fast. Her breakthrough arrived with the 1995 classic Clueless, in which she played Ty, a role that turned her into a rising star overnight. She followed it with acclaimed work in Freeway, 8 Mile, and Riding in Cars with Boys, gliding effortlessly between comedy and drama. Murphy's gifts reached beyond live action. She was also a beloved voice artist, best known for voicing Luann Platter on the animated series King of the Hill, a role she held for the show's entire run from 1997 to 2010. She pursued music too, revealing yet another side of her artistry. Tragically, Brittany Murphy's life was cut short on December 20th, 2009, when she passed away at just 32, with the coroner attributing her death to pneumonia. Her sudden loss deeply saddened fans and the industry alike, and a documentary about her life later arrived in 2021. Though her career was heartbreakingly brief, doesn't her warmth still leap off the screen every time you revisit her films? Her talent and infectious spirit endure through those unforgettable performances, ensuring that Brittany Murphy remains cherished and remembered by audiences all around the world. Jackée Harry. Jackée Harry brought bold humor, glamour, and irrepressible energy to Lisa Landry, the flamboyant fashion designer and devoted adoptive mother whose larger-than-life spirit made her unforgettable on Sister. Did you know she also stepped behind the camera to direct several episodes of the show herself? Long before Lisa Landry, Harry had already made history. Born in Los Angeles and raised in New York, she made her Broadway debut in the late 1970s and built extensive stage credentials through the 1980s. She earned major recognition as Sandra Clark on the NBC sitcom 227, a role whose sharp comedic bite drew widespread praise, and she shone in productions from The Women of Brewster Place alongside Oprah Winfrey to countless television guest spots. After Sister, Harry stayed remarkably busy, popping up on shows like Everybody Hates Chris, The First Family, and Let's Stay Together, all while continuing her theater work nationwide. In December 2020, she joined the long-running soap opera Days of Our Lives as Paulina Price, a role later expanded, introducing her to yet another generation of viewers. A North Carolina native, Harry has one adopted son and has largely kept her personal life private, pouring her focus into her craft. With a career spanning stage, television, and film across several decades, and an estimated net worth of around $8 million, her contributions are extensive and enduring. Can you name another actress who has stayed this vibrant across so many eras of television? Her portrayal of Lisa Landry remains one of her most iconic performances, a testament to the comedic brilliance and warmth she brought to every role. Reid. Reid gave dignity, wit, and paternal warmth to Ray Campbell, the successful limousine business owner and adoptive father, whose clashing parenting style with Lisa Landry fueled so much of the show's charm. But were you aware that Reid was already a television legend long before he ever stepped into the Campbell home? Before Sister, he had earned acclaim across the small screen. He was celebrated as the suave DJ Venus Flytrap on Waker P in Cincinnati, as a memorable lieutenant on Simon & Simon, and as the charming owner of a New Orleans restaurant on the critically praised Frank's Place. Those roles marked him as one of the most respected and versatile actors of his generation. After the show ended in 1999, Reid kept showcasing his range in television films and a memorable guest turn on That 70s Show, his career stretching across decades with recent work in series and films. He has also distinguished himself as a director and producer, shaping stories from behind the camera. Beyond entertainment, Reid has devoted himself to community and educational causes. He received an honorary doctorate from Virginia Commonwealth University in 2014 for his distinguished contributions and has served on boards dedicated to history and film education. He married actress Daphne Maxwell Reid in 1982, and the couple has been a respected presence in Hollywood and in their Virginia community. With an estimated net worth of around $8 million, isn't it inspiring how Reid built a legacy that reaches far beyond acting? He remains beloved, honored for his characters, and his lasting impact alike. Marques Houston. Marques Houston became one of television's most memorable neighbors as Roger Evans, the persistent young admirer whose crush on Tamera and constant presence in the Campbell Landry home turned his catchphrase, "Go home, Roger," into an unforgettable staple. But did you know that even while chasing Tamera on screen, he was quietly building a music career? Houston first found fame as a member of the popular R&B group Immature, later known as IMX. After going solo in the early 2000s, he thrived as a recording artist. His 2003 debut solo album climbed into the upper tier of Billboard's top R&B hip-hop albums chart, and he kept releasing music in the years that followed, cementing himself as a genuine force in R&B. Houston also stayed active on screen, appearing in films that connected with audiences, including the dance drama You Got Served in 2003, Fat Albert in 2004, and Battlefield America in 2012. His ease moving between music and film kept him a familiar and versatile figure throughout the decade. On the personal front, Houston endured a profound loss early in life, with the death of his mother, and in 2016, he made a significant spiritual commitment, becoming one of Jehovah's Witnesses. He married in 2020 and is a devoted family man, focused on his career and household. Can you believe the goofy neighbor grew into a chart-topping R&B artist and film star? With an estimated net worth of around $7 million from his success in music and television, Marques Houston has proven himself far more than a beloved sitcom character across more than 3 decades. Bianca Lawson. Bianca Lawson brought confidence, wit, and striking screen presence to Rhonda, the popular rival whose sharp exchanges with the twins added humor and tension to Sister. But did you know this was just one small stop in one of the most prolific careers in all of television? Lawson began acting at just 9 years old, appearing in commercials for major brands like Barbie and Revlon, before landing roles on shows including Saved by the Bell, The New Class, and The Steve Harvey Show. Her career soon blossomed into one of the most diverse around, spanning genres from supernatural drama to gritty thrillers. She became a genre favorite as Kendra, a vampire slayer, on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, then took on memorable parts in Dawson's Creek, The Vampire Diaries, and Pretty Little Liars, where she played Maya St. Germain. Her versatility carried her through series like Teen Wolf and Witches of East End, proving she could navigate any material with ease. In 2016, Lawson joined the Oprah Winfrey Network drama Queen Sugar, embracing the deeply complex role of Darla, a performance that earned significant critical acclaim and revealed her dramatic depth. Fascinatingly, she is also connected to Hollywood royalty, related to music legend Diana Ross through the family. Though she guards her private life closely, her steady, decades-long body of work speaks volumes. Have you ever noticed how she seems to turn up in so many of your favorite shows? With an estimated net worth of around $2 million, Bianca Lawson remains one of the most quietly prolific and respected actresses of her generation. Ron Rico Lee. Ron Rico Lee brought charm and sincerity to Tyreek Scott, joining Sister in its 5th season, as a mechanic-turned-security guard who became a romantic interest during the twins' college years. But did you know he had already appeared in an Oscar-winning film before he ever set foot on the sitcom? Lee made his film debut in the Academy Award-winning Civil War drama Glory in 1989, and turned up in films like The Return of Swamp Thing and Paris Trout early on. He also guest starred on series such as In the Heat of the Night and I'll Fly Away, steadily establishing himself as a dependable and gifted performer. After Sister Lee worked consistently across television, with guest roles on Moesha, ER, and Girlfriends, before landing more substantial parts on Let's Stay Together, Survivor's Remorse, and First Wives Club. His film work placed him beside major stars, including a turn with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher in Guess Who, and a role in Tyler Perry's Madea Goes to Jail. In recent years, Lee has stayed active, appearing in Netflix original films like Coffee and Kareem, and starring in stage productions, while also giving back through various philanthropic efforts. With an estimated net worth of around $3 million reflecting his enduring career across television and film, isn't it impressive how steadily he has worked for more than 3 decades? Ronrico Lee has proven himself a versatile and reliable talent, quietly assembling a body of work many performers would envy. Dionne Richmond. Dionne Richmond brought youthful energy and charm to Jordan Bennett on Sister Sister, adding to the ensemble during the show's later years. But did you know he was already a familiar face on screen years before he arrived, thanks to some unforgettable early roles? Richmond first drew attention portraying a young version of Eddie Murphy in the opening scenes of the 1987 concert film Eddie Murphy, Raw, and appeared in Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues along with the film Enemy Territory. His early work also included a well-received role in a 1988 television movie alongside Alfre Woodard, marking him as a promising young talent. In the early 1990s, he played Darren Dixon in the sitcom Getting By, working alongside Merlin Santana, and kept building his film career through the decade. He appeared in Trippin' in 1999 as Gregory Reid, then landed a memorable comedic role as Minnie Cochran in National Lampoon's Van Wilder in 2002, winning over a whole new generation of comedy fans. Richmond also embraced genre film, earning a devoted following for his role as Marcus in the acclaimed 2007 horror film Hatchet. On television, he took on a teacher role in the short-lived sitcom Teachers, and guest starred in the series finale of Psych in 2014, with more recent film credits carrying into the 2020s. Keeping a relatively private life outside the spotlight, doesn't he still surprise you with just how many classics he has quietly appeared in? With an estimated net worth of around $2 million, Dionne Richmond remains a familiar and respected face across television and film. Dorian Wilson. Dorian Wilson brought suave sophistication and effortless humor to Terrence, a charming love interest for Lisa Landry on Sister Sister, adding a dash of grown-up romance and wit to the show's family dynamic. But did you know, this smooth-talking guest role was just one highlight in a television career spanning decades? Wilson is perhaps most widely recognized as Professor Stanley Ogilvy on the hit sitcom The Parkers, a role that made him a fan favorite, along with his part as talk show host Eddie Charles on HBO's Dream On. Those characters showcased his gift for blending charm, comic timing, and sophistication, becoming defining performances of his career. His extensive television work also included a role as Warrington Steele on The Steve Harvey Show and an appearance beside Sherman Hemsley in a short-lived sitcom. Wilson guest starred on beloved series like Martin and Living Single, and fans may also remember him as Chandler Bing's demanding boss on Friends, a small but memorable part in one of television's most iconic comedies. Back in the 1980s, before his television fame, Wilson served as a resident actor and acting conservatory teacher at a California theater center, inspiring so many aspiring performers that one student even created a fan club in his honor. Away from acting, he leads a private life and has 2 children with his ex-wife. With an estimated net worth of around $12 million reflecting his long-standing television success, Can you recall just how many classic sitcoms his warm, charismatic presence lit up? Dorian Wilson remains a beloved figure whose charm has left a lasting mark on fans and fellow performers alike. Rolanda Watts. Rolanda Watts brought flair and personality to Viva Shaw on Sister Sister, making a memorable impression in just 6 episodes. But did you know that before Hollywood ever called, she had already built an award-nominated career in an entirely different field? Before acting, Watts established herself as a respected journalist, working as a reporter and news anchor and earning an Emmy nomination for her work. That background gave her a poise and professionalism that carried into her entertainment career, where she became a familiar and adaptable presence across multiple formats. Watts went on to host her own nationally syndicated talk show, becoming a recognizable television personality in her own right, and lent her distinctive voice to numerous animated projects and commercials over the years. Her ability to glide between serious journalism, daytime television, and light-hearted entertainment reflected a rare and flexible talent. Beyond her on-screen and on-air work, Watts has also branched into writing, authoring books, and continuing to explore new creative avenues well into recent years. Her career stands as a testament to reinvention, proving a performer can thrive across many corners of the media world at once. Though her role as Viva Shaw was a small part of the Sister Sister story, her broader career has been anything but minor. With decades of work spanning news desks, talk show stages, recording booths, and the printed page, isn't it remarkable how much one performer can accomplish across so many fields? Rolanda Watts remains an accomplished and respected figure, a reminder that even the briefest sitcom appearances can come from artists with rich, wide-ranging careers of their own. From the inseparable Mowry twins to the glamorous Jackée Harry and the bright, beloved Brittany Murphy, whose light was lost far too soon, the cast of Sister gave us a family we never forgot. But their story leaves us with a question worth asking. Did the show's charm come mostly from Tia and Tamera's real-life twin bond, or from the unforgettable ensemble around them? And here's the debate that still divides fans. Was Sister the greatest twin sitcom of the 1990s, or does another show deserve that crown? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. If you love honoring the stars who shaped our screens, subscribe to Hidden Celebrity Stories.